Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we'll be doing a detailed camera review of the new OnePlus 10R. So OnePlus 10R is the latest device from OnePlus, and this is a mid-premium device priced around close to 40,000 rupees. In fact, the base variant is priced around 39,000. Now this device comes with a triple camera setup. It's a 50 megapixel triple camera setup. So let's see how good the camera experience is on this device. This does not come in a Hasselblad partnership like the premium devices from OnePlus, but let's see how good the camera experience is. So before getting started, if this is your first time on this channel, do hit that red subscribe button and also hit the bell icon to get notified of all the videos we publish. First, let's talk about the camera hardware. Now this device comes with a triple camera setup. It's a 50 megapixel primary camera. It's a Sony IMX766 sensor, f1.8 aperture. You get a secondary 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. A third 2 megapixel macro sensor is included. Now on the front panel you get a 16 megapixel selfie camera. That's the punch hole selfie camera available. So that's the camera hardware. So Sony IMX766 sensor, it should be able to produce some good results. Let's see how it turns out to be on the OnePlus 10R. So first, let's have a look at the daylight shots. Here you can see the camera produces good images that are detailed and has good sharpness levels too. The colors are mostly accurate and does not saturate the images, although occasionally the greens are rendered with the boosted colors. The sharpness levels are good, and this is evident when you pixel peep. The dynamic range seems good for the most part, but at the same time there is a tendency to underexpose the shadows at times. Also, the white balance isn't consistent all the time. Overall, the daylight shots are quite good and usable, and most people won't have anything to complain here. Moving on to the ultra wide angle camera, the 8 megapixel shooter produces images which are decent in details, but dynamic range seems worse and the edges exhibit a lot of noise due to lower resolution of the sensor. While they are usable to an extent, there is nothing to write home about the 8 megapixel shooter. There are better ultra wide angle cameras in this price segment. Now coming to the close-up shots, here you can see good details and images have good sharpness levels and details too. The colors are mostly done well. The phone also comes with a 2 megapixel macro sensor and the results are pretty much average. You can shoot from 4 cm distance and get decent results, although the colors are not so great. The macro camera is in the class leading in this price segment. Moving on to the portraits, here you get decent looking portraits, but once again there is no consistency in terms of colors. The white balance is not great either, and with bright sunlight it overexposes the images. The skin tones are quite good but not accurate again. The edge detection seems to be pretty good. Moving on to the low light images, here you can see that it has decent looking low light photos in indoor lights and artificial light conditions, and noise is kept to minimum. But when you turn on the night mode in extreme low light conditions, you can see the images are boosted with colors and looks unrealistic, and there is plenty of over sharpening happening. There is also optical image stabilization available for the primary camera. The images doesn't look natural. The noise is kept to minimal though. Moving on to the selfies, the 16 megapixel selfie camera does a good job here. There is good details and sharpness levels are also pretty good. The skin tones are done decently well. Moreover, selfies are personal choice, so you can judge based on the images. There is also portrait mode available for selfies and it does a decent job altogether. Moving on to the video recording, it can record videos in 4K at 30 fps and there is no stabilization on offer. The footage has good sharpness levels but colors are a bit boosted. The 1080p at 60 fps supports EIS and does a good job with colors and looks better than the 4K in terms of color reproduction. The 1080p 30 fps supports EIS and looks good overall with color reproduction too. The footage has decent looking sharpness levels and stabilization also looks okay. There is also 1080p recording available for the ultra wide angle camera and it looks average at its best. There is also slow motion support available and it does a decent job overall. this is the front facing camera sample taken with the OnePlus 10R, so you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is, and also the audio output from the front camera. So that is a detailed camera review of the OnePlus 10R. So how does it stack up as a camera smartphone in the 40K segment? Looking at the images, you can see that the primary camera does a good job in daylight, decent portraits and close-up images along with video recording. The selfie camera also looks good. The ultra-wide angle camera is average and so is the macro, and also the low-light images are subpar. We expect OnePlus to step up the camera quality, especially for this price segment, with updates in future. So that is the camera review of the OnePlus 10R. So what do you guys think about the camera on the OnePlus 10R? Do let us know your thoughts in the comment section. This is Nirmal signing off with the camera review of the OnePlus 10R. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit the subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.